in person, I come off as the happy girl, the funny friend, the girl who at one point had her life together, the girl who just had life figured out. This is just a video letting you guys know what's going on with me, and hopefully this will help someone out there, because I know throughout this journey for me, I have felt very lost, and honestly I feel like I've lost myself. So this video is for me to kind of validate myself and validate my feelings and to look back on, and also to help any other girl out there that might be going through this. So I guess I'll just start with my little ramble. So, I don't think I talked about it on YouTube, but I was in a relationship after being in that military one that I made that video about. That ended in about September, the end of September, and I started talking to a boy from Tinder about beginning of October. So I got into a new relationship pretty quickly, which my number one tip is don't jump right into another relationship if you're not over someone completely, because that's what I did. I thought the best way to forget about my old relationship was to start a new one, which was not really good because I wasn't really emotionally centered. I wasn't emotionally strong enough to handle a new relationship, and someone just Snapchatted me, but I wasn't strong enough. So from my experience, like, definitely wait before getting into another relationship. Make sure you're completely over the other person before you start anything new. But I started dating this boy on October 20th, and we broke up on my birthday, January 16th, and the first couple of months were really great, but I had like a lot of red flags. For example, I found myself caring a lot more about him than he ever cared about me. I would go out of my way to I literally would blow all my money on him. I was constantly bringing him to my family events, making him feel comfortable in my home, making him feel like he was a part of my family. And with him, I never felt like that. I felt like I was just there. I was just someone to talk to when he was bored, and I know he cared about me sometimes, but what I didn't realize was how selfish he is. So that happened. Around Christmas time we started fighting a lot, just because he wasn't. I'm honestly a hopeless romantic. I definitely have ideals that. Just got another text. Sorry guys. I definitely have ideals that aren't really realistic, and that's not his fault at all, but I just felt like he wasn't meeting my standards, so we got into a bunch of fights. But me being always wanting to fix everything and make everyone happy, I wanted to make it work. I kind of took the blame for everything. I said, oh, this is my fault, I'm being unrealistic, doing little thoughtful things. Other girls don't get that, I'm not the only one, it's okay. But that was me, that's honestly so fucked up of me. So then it was my birthday, we were fighting more, really, really bad. I was just very upset, and I was way more mad and angry and upset when talking to him than I was happy. So he came over on my birthday, came over empty-handed, not even a little card or anything. So that was kind of hurtful after I'd bought his tattoo for his birthday. And the day after, I just decided yes, this boy was my first love. He was someone I could see myself with forever, but it's not healthy, and I deserve a lot better than this. So we broke up. We agreed that we would still be friends. I'm pretty much friends with all of my exes, just because they're all great guys, and if I'm not in a relationship with them, they're still, most of them are still good people. But like I said, he was my first love, and he was someone I really, really cared about. He was my best friend. Like, saw him pretty much every day. He was like my everything. I'd honestly lost myself in this boy. So as much as I said to like all my friends and stuff that I'm like over him, like I'm so much better off, I was hurting because I had lost this huge piece of my life, and he didn't fight for me. He didn't try to make it work. He just accepted it. And I think that's what hurt the most. Like, I wanted him to be like, Vic, I want you. We need to make this work. I know you don't want this, but we need to make it work. We can figure it out. Like, we love each other. We can figure it out. But, of course, he didn't. So I was missing him. That first week that we were broken up, I was fine, but I wasn't. I was just keeping myself really busy, like going to the gym, going out with friends, hanging out with my old ex, like just doing things to distract myself. But then, 1 week and 2 days later, I find out that my boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, also, note, when we broke up, he said relationships weren't for him, period, and he doesn't want to be in one until after college. My boyfriend is dating another girl from my school. He doesn't know anyone from my town, and whoever he does know is because I'm friends with them. Find out that this girl that I used to be very close friends with, I used to sleep over her house. When me and this guy first started talking, I told her everything. Like, we talked about boys, we talked about everything good and bad that was happening. And I come into school, first period, and the girl in front of me tells me that so-and-so is dating, let's call him Brody. No, not Brody. That's so stupid. Let's call him Mike. So-and-so, my ex-best friend, is dating Mike. I lost my shit. I had a mental breakdown. I spent the first half of my day being pretty much like drowning my own tears. Like, I couldn't breathe in guidance. But this girl who I once called my friend is now dating my ex-boyfriend, who they only know each other because of me. You're dating my ex-boyfriend literally a week after we broke up, like a week. So, like, I tweeted something. I tweeted, oh, you're dating my ex-boyfriend? I thought the 5-second rule only applied to food. Because honestly, why go after another girl's boyfriend from your town? No one knows who he is. Why claim someone else's person? They're both obviously hurting, or at least one person is hurting. Why don't you have enough dignity to back off and like be a little bit more original and find a guy that isn't someone's ex that you were once so close with? And also, another note, this girl has done this to 2 other girls before, so that just tops it all off. But the point of this video is like to kind of explain that everything is meant to be. Everything happens for a reason. And these 2 scummy people, Mike and my ex-friend, they're both scummy people. They both are trash. I'm not trying to put them down, but like both of them, what they've done to me, they deserve each other. They honestly deserve each other, and I'm so happy that I have 2 toxic people out of my life. But it just blows my mind that girls are so stupid and boys are so stupid. Everyone is stupid in conclusion. But after the fact, obviously, like, I'm fine now, but I was hurt, and I have been through a lot this past week. So like, crying is normal, guys. Obviously you know that, but like, just don't ever put yourself down for being weak or being vulnerable or putting yourself, I don't know what I'm saying here. I honestly don't know what I'm saying, but basically just fuck people. This video is so contradicting. I hate myself, but I needed to just tell you guys what was happening in my life. I have work soon, but this is like, why do I even make these videos? It's probably just to inform the world that people suck. But okay, I'm gonna go now. Thank you guys for watching, if you watched till the end, and I will be back soon. Wish me luck with all these hoes.